As I'm reading Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars, it's actually quite interesting to me that, like, it is very explicit within this documentation, this welcome manual for people to, like, help enslave the first country, the Americas, before, moving to the world. But you got to get the book. It's a good book. Nonetheless, how in the hell, and this is very interesting to me, it's very explicitly stated that, like, the elites is the ones who came up with the goddamn orchestration to enslave the world. Certainly believable, especially given the document. But what's interesting to me is, like, the CIA, the FBI, the government officials, the celebrities, y'all signed up to be minions. Like, and I'm talking, think Despicable Me grew in Minions. This is who these individuals signed up to be. They literally, and y'all signed up to be sellouts, to be expendable. What the hell? It is really funny to me because it's either y'all were too ignorant to think things through, y'all were too scared to think things through. I have no idea what it really is that made people willing to do something to this gravity at all. And you gotta get the book to understand what's even being shared in this post, because they're telling you right now what they're telling you in the book, exactly what they did to enslave a country. The steps that they took, how intentional it was, the fact that individuals are certainly stood up and sent out into the environment to ensure that the shit is working. This is their words. This is a real document. I'm not making anything up. But one would have to be able to understand what's being shared, certainly. But nonetheless, it's like, damn. And I don't know. I mean, even for titles and money or attention, the shit still doesn't make sense to me. It's not worth it. They're even telling y'all that a being is more powerful than the dollar. So why would you feel as if selling yourself out would be more beneficial than actually honoring your integrity, honoring your character, honoring the rest of the goddamn planet and humanity? Like, damn, this is crazy. This is really fucking me up, because it doesn't make sense to me. It wasn't worth it. It was never fucking worth it. And it's like, the fact that y'all thought that being minions would be worth it is crazy. Y'all aren't even elites. Again, it's made explicitly clear in this documentation that y'all are not elites. It's very, very, like 5 to 7 families. If you're not in that family, you're expendable. You're a part of the working system. You're a part of the enslaved, of the ones being forced to do the work. The slavery fucking system. You're one of the slaves. You're just a slave with the insight. And it's like, damn, did y'all think about that shit? And did you really think some shit like this, like fame and fortune and the dollar, would be worth it? Explicitly knowing what your being is worth. It was worth it. I can't wait for court. This is definitely a tool that will be added, because y'all have to. Somebody got to make it make sense. I'm sorry. I'm not even sorry. Being a minion does not seem worth it to me. It doesn't seem worth it financially, comfortably. Y'all are still working the system. Y'all are still getting paid to deceive the public. You're in no different position from the goddamn lower classes. Like, what? I can't believe individuals play with me like this. And they also discuss, like, stand in front of the narrative, just in case individuals, start figuring shit out. And many have, and many spoken up, and as a result, they're targeted unwarrantedly, not doing anything wrong, but honoring their truth, honoring the truth. And we are attacked and belittled and labeled and scrutinized because of it. And this is, once again, this is a part of the plan, which is why when individuals come to my page talking about I'm crazy and making all of these blatant accusations and insinuations, I'm not having that shit. I'm not having it. It's not happening. And I never had it. So, but I am surprised. I'm shocked. I really am. And I really can't wait to go to court. Even if nobody else understands that I'm making it to court, baby. I'm making it to court. And I have to make it to court. And this is just crazy to me because and there's no angle where I will be convinced that any of this was worth anything. Not centuries of control or anything like that. Like, I don't know. I know source, I know universe, I know energy. They know energy. They manipulating it. So it's like, yeah, hell no. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I don't know why individuals didn't think that they will ever be held accountable, whether you're a minion or an elite. Yeah, y'all have no idea. But y'all about to find out, certainly. And we're making it to court. We have to make it to court because things have to go back to how they were originally set up to be. The system is not it. The court, things like justice, these things actually exist within the universe. Law is a very real thing. Certainly. And this is why knowledge is power. But one has to be knowledgeable in order to be able to apply the knowledge, to be able to defend themselves. They made it explicitly clear that they needed everybody ignorant in order for this to be able to work. The masses is very ignorant. Okay. Me and I'm just, processing, working through shit. Y'all know how I do. And sharing with the world because what the fuck?